Hi there, is Dan available?
Yes, this is Dan. How are you?
I'm good, man. We're gonna try and get this thing going here real quick. How are things going out there for you guys?
Great, great. I'm just with my drummer Randy right now. We're sitting in my car. We're expecting my bass player to be here any minute, but if it's whenever you want to start, that's fine. He could join us a little later.
All right, man. Cool. Well, I tell you what, let's just, the best way for me to do this, man, is I was a musician for 100 years, so I don't even think of this as an interview. I'm just gonna pop off some questions at you. Let's just chat and keep everything nice, casual, have a good time. Before you know it, you'll be done and you can go on about your business. How's that sound, buddy?
That's whatever's good with you. Yeah, our bass player Joey just got here, so just
Yeah, that's cool, man. Just I got nothing but time. Just let me know when you're ready, and we can take off from there. All right?
we're all here right now. We're just trying to get the speaker in the car to work and make sure that it's not too loud.
Yep, no worries, man. Just let me know when you're ready. We'll fire when ready.
All right, yeah, we're ready whenever you are.
All right, man. Well, like I said, let's try and we'll keep it really casual. Have a good time with it. It'll be fun. I guess first thing I want to tell you is I found you guys online, and I love you guys, man. You sound great, and first thing I did is started playing you on the radio show, and I've been getting a pretty good response to what I've been playing.
All right, awesome.
Yeah, so I guess my first question for you, let's start with the basics. How long's the band been together?
How long has the band been together? We've been together since 2009.
Okay.
It was a different lineup when it first started. I joined, this is Dan Del Vecchio, by the way. I joined as a newcomer to the band around 2011 in June.
Okay.
And, so, overall, the band's been together for about, 3+ years.
All right, cool. Now, I found you guys, like I said, online. I think it was on Stamp the Band or one of those sites, and you guys blew me away, man.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, you're fantastic. Is this the same lineup that is on the Burning and the Falling Down EP?
Yes, it was the lineup, minus
Randy and Dan.
Yeah, minus myself and the drummer, actually.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, it was. We went through a couple of changes. They had a different guitar player and a different drummer on the Burning and the Falling Down. But
Okay.
currently, we're working on the upcoming record, which will be released hopefully sometime in July this summer.
All right, and that's the same lineup. That's the same lineup you have on You Me and the Sound, right?
Yes, it'll be called. Yes, that's this lineup.
Cool. Now, man, I got to tell you that You Me and the Sound song is one that got me, and that thing is insane.
Thank you.
No, that is absolutely, it's huge. I don't know how you got that sound. That is a huge sounding song, man.
It's a really like powerful, large track.
Oh yeah. I was playing it for some friends of mine, and we were all just like, I don't know what these guys are doing in here, but this thing is just, there's something special going on. That thing is huge.
Thank you. What's different actually about this new record is we're doing mostly everything ourselves, minus the drums.
Okay.
Eric, our singer, knows, nearly everything there is to know about recording.
Sure.
And has, invested a lot of his time and money into getting really good equipment to do it. So, in the long run, it's saving us a lot of time and a lot of money. But, as far as the drums go, we went to Voodoo Studios out east on Long Island in Port Jeff, and we used those tracks, for drums. But, we're also getting it mixed and mastered there. So.
Well, I tell you what, man, whatever you're doing, keep on doing it. And as long as you bring it up, Randy, the newest guy in the band, playing drums.
Yes.
I got to tell you, that is a bad man. That is a bad man playing drums on that thing, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding you, man. As soon as I heard that song, I loaded it onto my Facebook page, and I tagged a bunch of my drummer buddies. And I'm like, here, listen to this guy. So, I think they all hate you now.
It happens.
I would bet it does.
Yeah, the introduction to that song is actually, several different percussion tracks going on at once. So
That's
it's
cool.
including a filing cabinet with drumsticks. We were just kind of playing on that, which is how we got some of that high-end clangy sound.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. And then you guys got that halftime part, kind of that big build before you go into the final chorus, and that is just absolutely nuts.
Yeah, people respond really well to
that part of the song live.
I
But
imagine.
in general, like when we started playing You Mean the Sound live once it was released,
Yeah.
people responded really well to the chorus because the
Sure.
chorus has like that big, together feel to it. So people just kind of like sing that.
Well, it's an anthem. It's like an anthem.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Like the whole premise of the song is, it's basically about bringing people together through music and encouraging people to kind of let themselves go at a show, which is a place where nobody can judge them. Basically.
Oh, right on, man. And I would assume you guys have been getting some pretty incredible response to that song, haven't you?
Yeah, we actually had a fan of ours from Indonesia. She recorded her own version, like an acoustic guitar and vocals, and like just set up a webcam and recorded it
That's very
and
cool.
sent it to us. And it was just like super cool to see people into songs so much that they would take their time to learn it.
Sure.
When there's no even like, as far as I know, there's no tabs online.
Mhm.
So we would have to sit there and actually like figure out the song
Yeah,
themselves.
well, and I mean that's the power of music, man. And I got to tell you, my girlfriend's probably heard that song 200 times this week, so I don't know that she's loving you so much.
Well, we're going to get you more tracks soon.
Great.
So we have a new song coming out called The Stage,
Okay.
which should be released in the next few weeks, actually. So you'll be getting a new piece of product real soon before the rest of the album's out.
Excellent.
So you don't have to bother your girlfriend with You Mean the Sound. You can smash her with The Stage now, which is a little bit more of an aggressive track.
Well, I tell you what, man, I'll take that stuff. You guys, it didn't take you long to convert me into a fan. I don't even like to admit it, but you guys have converted me into a fan. Hey, I'd like to talk to you real quick about your influences. I mean, when I first heard you, you reminded me a lot of you too. But, as I'm looking online, guys are talking about, well, you sound like the Muse or like Radiohead or whatever the case may be. Well, what do you guys listen to?
I mean, we listen to a lot of stuff from a lot of different places, and really like big influences of ours are like Jeff Buckley, U2, Coldplay, Muse,
Oh, sure.
Radiohead, 30 Seconds to Mars, bands like that, The Deer Hunter.
Sure.
We really enjoy music that's big, huge, and meaningful,
Yeah.
and a ton of substance behind it, and it kind of shaped us from our roots to where we are now. I mean, when we first started the band, we were really into Kings of Leon and Muse and all those bands like that, and we're just trying to identify ourselves in the very beginning stages before Burning came out. When Burning came out, we found a way to kind of evolve that into something that's not necessarily someone else's ideas, and it's more us, and we were able to identify ourselves as a sound that sounds like Face of the King, and then that's kind of
Sure.
what we've prided ourselves on. And the new record is going to be another new direction for us, and we never really want to put the same album out twice, and we want to keep it interesting for our fans and keep it interesting for everybody who's listening, new fans, old fans, and always give them something different. And, as we evolve, music evolves around us. So our influences are going to be constantly changing. And, what's keeping us playing and what's inspiring us is going to be different, as time goes and as our new albums and new music keep coming out.
Sure. And, I mean, as a musician, it's what you're listening to today inspires you tomorrow. But, hey, let me ask you about this. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. Thrilled that you guys are doing this. Tell me a little bit about the anti-bullying campaign.
The anti-bullying campaign is actually, we're kind of centralizing the whole idea around the song You Mean the Sound, in the sense that, you could meet someone on the street, be completely opposite them, have a million differences in the world, and then, when the lights go down and the music starts, everybody's singing the same song. So everybody kind of unifies their music, and it's kind of, the whole premise really was that, these kids and these, not even just kids, adults, have gone through their whole lives being pushed around, being told who to be, what to make of themselves, and we wanted to kind of create a place for them, to tell them, be who you want to be, don't give up until, or don't give up, period, actually, and then just everybody comes together and listens to the same music, sings the same words, and unifies through that music. And you don't have to worry about all your problems and all your fears once the lights go down. And we wanted to. That's kind of the whole premise of it, that we wanted to create a place for people where they could all feel welcome, they could all be themselves, and not fear being judged or being pushed around by somebody else.
And I got to tell you, man, that's absolutely phenomenal. Good on you for doing that. Now, I read that you guys are taking submissions from your fans and actually answering letters from all the people who have been bullied.
Yeah, I mean, we've been taking submissions from our fans who have their own experiences with bullying. And each, one of them has obviously a different story to tell. Yeah. And, we wanted to hear about it, and we wanted to reach out to each one of those fans and give them advice about how to handle it and how to move forward with it. And, assuring people that they're not alone and that this happens to literally, hundreds of thousands of people every day. And it's a very common thing. Yeah. And we just wanted to raise awareness about it, because, some of us in the band have gone through similar experiences.
Yeah, and I mean, that's...
We don't want to give the idea to people that by us doing this, bullying is going to stop, because obviously I don't think that 4 people are going to be able to completely 100% end and stop bullying, because, people are going to do what they're going to do in the end of the day. But we wanted to kind of raise awareness, hopefully maybe turn some heads and maybe make some people think about some of the things they're doing. Maybe it'll affect a few bullies themselves, and they'll say, okay, maybe we're not going to do this, or, I can see how this is affecting people, and raise that awareness. And, we know it's not going to stop it completely, but the whole point is that we want to do good for people and kind of give back with our music what music has given to us.
Well, and I tell you what, man, that's pretty inspirational on all ends, and from you guys especially. I mean, you guys have pretty inspirational music to begin with.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely, man, and I mean, good on you for that. I mean, 100%. It does. It makes me feel good to know that the guys like you are doing that. So now, listen, with all this stuff going on, you guys must have labels knocking on your door, aren't they? Beating your door down? What's going on?
Well, I mean, we've been approached. By the people, management labels, PR guys. We are not looking to jump at the first deal that comes to us, but
right.
We want to make sure it's going to be right for us.
Yeah.
And be right by our music, because up until from the beginning until still going on here, we've done everything by ourselves. We've done this without management.
Wow.
We've done all this without any financial backing. We've done everything. No booking agents, no PR guys. It's been us 100% of the way, and
yeah, that's tough.
We're really proud that we've been able to establish such a large fan base and gotten to continue to do this. Because it is a huge financial burden to play in an unsigned rock band and to go out of state, hoping you're going to be able to eat on the road. And hope that you're going to be able to afford gas going to the next show.
Oh, right on.
And, we do it really because we love music. And, until the right people come to us, we're going to keep on doing what we're doing because, we're happy doing what we're doing.
Sure. Interestingly enough, a while back, I was doing an interview with Anthony Esposito from Ace Frehley's band. And, in his downtime now, he's started up a deal where he's, got a studio and stuff, and he wants to put together a company that helps new bands, get their stuff out there because, everybody knows, well, at least guys, who play know, who are trying to do something know, the band goes out and you record your stuff and you pay for all your promotion and all this and you build everything, and then the record company comes and after you've sold 10,000 records and they're like, hey, well, we want to grab you, So, I mean, good on you for doing that. And I mean, just looking at what you guys are doing, you've got, you must have about 5,000 fans on Facebook. Is that right?
Right now we have, what's the exact number, Stan?
We have we just recently broke 5,000, 140 something on Facebook.
That's insane.
And we have,
That's
about
awesome.
15.6 thousand on Twitter.
Wow.
And that's not including, YouTube or, And what else is there? Reverb Nation.
Yeah. Well, that's astronomical numbers for an independent band to be doing that.
Yeah, I mean, we live in a different age now where, you're forced to really do all these things yourself, and you have to, in order to have any kind of success with this, you really need to know a lot about the business.
Yeah.
And how to fend for yourself. There's no relying on, record labels, because record labels really, I believe, want you to be very well established. They want to see how well you can do on your own before they invest in you and take you to the next level.
It's really survival of the fittest is kind of what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, there's no A&R anymore.
It just doesn't seem like it now.
No, we're all on our own, man. So look, man, what's your summer looking like? You guys got a busy summer coming up? What's happening?
Summer, we do have some stuff coming up here. We're going to be doing our CD release hopefully this summer. We're looking to play some new markets that we haven't gotten to play yet. Meet a lot of new fans, kind of talk to people, and keep moving from there. And we're also doing the anti-bullying show that we're going to be putting on in New York City.
Cool.
That we're partnering with Hate to Hate on. We are doing this summer also. Really, the main focus is getting the record out, playing the bigger shows that we have booked right now, booking a few one-offs in between there, and then kind of hit the ground running and start writing the next record right away.
Right on. Can you tell me how far you guys traveling now? You going? How far out of your state are you going?
Oh well, we've gone as west as California and as far south as Florida now at this point.
Nice. Well, I tell you, we got to get you to Wisconsin. You can stop and say hi, man. Get you to Summerfest. Get you in Milwaukee or something like that.
Yeah, man. We would love to.
Yeah, well, we got to do something, man, because you guys are phenomenal. We'd love to see you at Summerfest.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, I would love to come down to Milwaukee. We'll catch a Brewers game.
Right on, brother. Go Brew. How?
I don't want to tell you that we're all big Mets fans, except for Eric. He's a Yankees.
No, I'm a Yankees fan too.
Come on, man. Anybody but the Yankees. Anybody but the Yankees. Come on now.
Are the Yankees the most hated baseball team over there?
Oh, I think the Yankees are the most hated baseball team anywhere.
Yeah, it's actually everywhere.
Yeah, right.
From you.
Well, you did, but, I hated the Yankees long before that. So
that's all right. So Matthew's going to choke this year anyway, so it's okay.
Well, we can always hope. There's always a little bit of hope anyway.
And I'm also, just so you do know, we're rooting for the Bucks.
See, now that's more like it.
We don't like the Heat. We're Knicks fans.
See, I don't care what anybody says about New York people. I like you guys already. All right, guys, listen, I can't thank you enough for hanging out, taking the time to talk to me. I appreciate it.
Anytime. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, we appreciate it, man.
Absolutely, guys. Like I said, you made a big fan out of me. I'm going to keep playing your music. I'm going to keep sending people over to see you. I wish you nothing but the best here in the future, all right?
Yeah, man, thank you so much, bro.
Thank you very much.
We'll get you the new track as soon as it's done.
Excellent. I look forward to hearing it, guys. You take care of yourselves and nothing but the best, man.
Thanks. See you later. Take care.